So today I want to talk about why things can feel really intense for you, why you still feel stuck on something that might have happened to you a long time ago, or you react to something that you feel like is a bit inappropriate given the situation, right? Like it's an overreaction. As a licensed therapist who specializes in trauma, usually the case is that you have body memories or emotional memories. They don't function like normal memories, but it's basically your body remembering something that happened to you a long time ago. So you might not consciously be aware of the pain that you had felt when you felt abandoned or rejected for the first time, but your body remembers. And so when, for example, you get rejected by somebody, or someone you like ghosts you, or you get broken up with, for example, and then you feel like extreme pain, depression, anxiety, right? All those things. That's a signal to me as a therapist that you probably felt that way early on at some point, and it was really painful. The reason why that's so painful is because if you feel abandoned or rejected from a caregiver, that is a signal to your young child nervous system that you might die. And I know that sounds bleak, but literally your nervous system is wired to survive. And if you feel like you're going to be abandoned as a kid because you're not good enough or unloved, your body is going to react very strongly to that because its sole purpose is to survive. When you feel abandoned or rejected by somebody, your body goes into the ultimate protection mode. So it makes you feel really anxious, it makes you feel depressed in a way to try to avoid that danger in the future. So you can think of trauma as being essentially unprocessed or unfinished protective measures. And the reason why I say it's unfinished protection is because your body still thinks it's in that mode that it was in maybe when you were 5 or 6 years old. Whereas if you bring your logic into it, you know that you'll survive. Your body just doesn't know that. So we need to reframe this idea that you're weak or that you're broken or messed up, because your body is literally just trying to do its job. It's wired to protect you. So what do we do about this? What do I do about this? I feel these super strong feelings. I get very reactive, and I deal with extreme anxiety and all the things. You know, healing is about integration. And when I say integration, I mean the opposite of avoidance and repression. So we're not trying to erase the past. We're not trying to repress feelings or what happened to us. We're trying to integrate. We're trying to bring them to the surface, to our conscious awareness, so that we can then learn from it, identify what's going on in the present, link it to something that might have happened to you in the past, and show love, understanding, compassion towards these parts that are just literally trying to help you survive. So that's the goal of trauma work, and that's the goal of what I try to do with my clients. This was just a bit of an introductory on kind of like what trauma is, why it shows up in the present, and kind of a really brief overview of like how to deal with it. It's not easy, it takes work, it takes time, but healing starts with self-compassion for those parts of you that you don't necessarily love or you don't necessarily want around, and then not letting them dictate how you react or behave. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. If you want more information, more mental health education, tools, tips, feel free to subscribe. I plan on putting out videos once a week, just as my way of giving back to the world and hopefully making this place a little bit better. See you in the next video.